We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui that we were texting back and forth. And I read this article that Dolly Parton had given money in her community. And I said, I think this is the answer. You said, I think that's the answer.
I said, I love it.
And so we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation, just click where you see below and send a donation. That money is going to go to one of many residents who have been displaced in Maui.
When Maui was damaged,
to follow Oprah with yet another round of speculation. According to the rumors, Navy SEALs have successfully located some of the missing children who were tragically lost in the recent fire. However, there are still some children unaccounted for. So in light of Oprah's alleged past involvement in similar incidents, some individuals are now raising questions about her possible connection to this supposed latest tragedy. Speculating about Oprah for this incident. Is she involved behind such a horrific alleged act? You are about to find out. A devastating wildfire swept through Maui, Hawaii, claiming the lives of hundreds of people. The picturesque town of Lahaina witnessed a nightmarish transformation into an apocalyptic landscape. With even cherished landmark has made a sensational claim that Navy SEALs have successfully rescued 15 missing children. The report suggests that these children were found in distressing conditions, imprisoned in padlocked cages lined with piddle pads at a warehouse near Pier 51 in Honolulu Harbor.
And I say that within
the previous claims, it is being asserted that the Navy SEALs located a guarded warehouse at 3 a.m. and detected multiple heat signatures inside using their infrared equipment. According to these reports, during the alleged operation, a Navy sniper took action by firing at one of the guards, while a SEAL commander subdued another with a single punch to the kidney. A third guard is said to have been struck by a bullet in the neck.
They were found safely, reported to be safe and sound. Hundreds more that we're still looking for.
It was also reported that SEALs found sedated children, some covered in their own urine and locked inside cages barely large enough to fit a dog. According to the report, the alleged 8 boys and 7 girls who were rescued were treated for acute propofol, a potent sedative, intoxication. The report goes on to claim that a total of 1,500 children have gone missing as a result of the wildfire. Now, this is where the speculations emerged.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fire started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have, you know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
And the public refuted it.
Y'all laugh at the end of the video.
All the people who were calling me and texting me and messaging me and saying, what do I do? What do I do? This is what you do. The People's Fund of Maui.
What the is funny?
Have our pastor come in and ask us if we need prayer in the very beginning, but Oprah could come in. Who is she? Who is she? They said, oh, she knows the governor. We didn't need her in there in Bowen High. Get her out. We don't know. We also don't need people like Kai Nishiki telling tourists don't come to Maui. Because some of us, thousands of us, work in the hotel industry. They pay our mortgage. They give us our medical. And the medical, besides the county, is pretty good for somebody old like me. So don't go tell tourists don't come Maui because you're not speaking for us, the working people. You're speaking for yourself. Lahaina going to be the first satellite city. Well, hey, Jeff Bezos, you got what you wanted. Oprah, you got what you wanted. And the guy who owns the nut, you got what you wanted. It's all over. That's what happened. Okay. We need help in Lahaina. Who's going to come now and ask us, can I pray for you, Auntie?
Thank you.
Can I help you with your paperwork? Because all we got so far was $700, and we don't know who to call or anything. It's culturally insensitive in that zone.
Okay, thank you very much.
That city council, they went off. To give it an independent who cited Forbes, Oprah has a net worth of $2.5 billion and owns at least 13 properties on the Hawaiian Islands, adding up to over 1,000 acres of land. Meanwhile, The Rock is reportedly the world's highest paid actor at $270 million. Now, they did donate $10 million together. You know what? Fine. Whatever. That's pennies to folks like this. Insider wrote in context, the donations to victims in Maui, Hawaii, represented less than 0.5% of their combined estimated wealth. His donation represents 1.8% of the net worth ascribed to him by Forbes. For an American with a net worth of $150,000 to make an equivalent gift, it would cost them $2,700. Meanwhile, Winfrey, who owns more than 2,000 acres, has a Forbes estimated net worth of $2.5 billion. That would mean she is one of the richest self-made women in America, and donated a sum that accounted for about 0.2% actually of her net worth, roughly the same as a person with $150,000 giving $300.